Mac in doubles. I don't know how that translates over to singles. I guess we're gonna see. It was going
And
Mewtwo.
You have the Falco tag and a Falco shirt, but
Hey,
you
man.
don't go Falco?
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pull up the legendary Pokemon.
Come on, man.
All right. So what we're gonna be seeing is game 1 going out to Smashville in this rather strange matchup of Olimar versus Mewtwo.
Yeah, you don't see this matchup very often, nor do you really see Olimar too often, but this matchup is definitely consistent of Mewtwo more than enough using his neutral air to get rid of all these Pikmin.
Exactly.
However, Olimar's goal in this matchup is to really just annoy Mewtwo, and it's kind of easy to annoy Mewtwo in a matchup to where the more damage Mewtwo takes, the bigger danger he's in, because floating characters, you have to play really, really careful around damage because, of course, you die early to pretty much everything, and Olimar is definitely that character that can get damaged super easily.
Absolutely. But one thing I think that Olimar is able to have in this matchup that we've seen Army, that I've been watching Army pull out really, really well, is you're watching Olimar do the classic hang back, throw Pikmin, and I think this is one of the matchups in particular where Olimar can get away with that, as Mewtwo really tends to like to camp with Shadow Ball, and he can just throw those Pikmin, use them as human shields, and just get that percent damage, which is what we've been seeing coming out from Army, especially in the early game.
Right, but you also have to kind of take into consideration that Mewtwo does have side B, which does reflect. And if he felt like it and he read that Army was going to throw a ton of Pikmin, just throw those Pikmin right back at him.
Absolutely. And we see that, I mean, we've seen that matchup knowledge with LiLPac getting some of those reflects. Army just keep chucking those Pikmin away. And just really both players, and practically a dead even set right now.
Pretty dead even right now, but though Mewtwo is definitely a much more powerful kind of monster than Olimar is.
Exactly, but I mean, you do not want to underestimate the power behind that purple Pikmin. Ooh. I tell you what, that thing, he sits on you, you're done.
Yeah.
You got so many, that is a rock.
Yo, that was a good backer coming out, reading the air dodge, and he's going to take the first stock.
Absolutely, such good stuff coming out from LiLPac. Army not too far behind, though. Ooh. Absolute. Olimar contained the kill power with that blue Pikmin, and the purple to absolutely take this stock lickety-split.
Oh, yeah, and the blue Pikmin will definitely kill very soon. Oh, what an avoidance to get on stage!
Such a good setup from Army, but Army missing that punish as LiLPac just says, I see what you're doing. I'm having none of that, and teleports right above him. Psychs Army out, and is able to get back on stage with 118% still on that first stock.
Absolutely, and Army did not expect it one bit, which is why when he threw out the F-Smash, it wasn't exactly spaced correctly, and he didn't get the strong hit. That's a strong hit, though, and that's going to take the first stock.
Ooh. Man, you saw that. It hung out for a while and just had that crunch when it hit, man.
Absolutely. The Pikmin is definitely one of the most... You would think the Pikmin are very mediocre when it comes to getting people away from the ledge. Oh no, believe it or not, Olimar's forward smash stays out for a really, really long time, and a normal ledge get up against Olimar is actually very dangerous for that consideration.
Exactly. Something I've seen a lot coming out in this matchup, especially from LiLPac and Army, is LiLPac's really liking to retreat, try and charge Aura Sphere, charge Shadow Ball, and camp out on that ledge and just try to wait and just kind of wait Army out. I'm interested to see how Army's actually going to try and solve this issue because, I mean, he's playing well right now, but it's keeping him ever so slightly behind.
Though that white Pikmin could solve all of his problems. That's the one Pikmin you probably want to avoid in this matchup as Mewtwo, for sure, or just any matchup in particular, because while the white Pikmin does have the shortest throw length of all of the Pikmin, either it's the white or Monique, as Ditty calls it, the purple one.
Though I believe the white has the longest throw length, it has the least health.
Least health. That's right, but it does the most damage.
Exactly, as long as it grabbed you.
Oh, of course. Of course, if you don't know, you can just shield it and the Pikmin will just go straight through you. It's like, oh yeah, we don't exist on your shield.
We're watching that same scenario that I was talking about earlier where LiLPac's trying to camp him out, but Army...
But the blue Pikmin's going to get the upthrow, and as I was saying, Mewtwo's slowness really betrayed him there. He was at 115, killed him.
Absolutely. And really good stuff coming out from Army, recognizing what LiLPac was trying to do, camp out in the corner and just throw those Shadow Balls with down tilts, reflects, just to try and keep and get rid of those Pikmin. And Army had enough time in that set to where he was able to adapt it by the end, bait out that roll coming out from the LiLPac and get that kill.
Yeah. So game 2 we're going to the town stage. I'm not exactly sure if I agree with this pick though.
Yeah, well, I don't know why my only guess why we could be going here is possibly if LiLPac is going to try and, I mean, obviously for lower ceilings it really kills, but also if LiLPac's trying to do more of a campy playstyle like we're seeing here, lots of retreating charges, then this gives him a lot more room, but still that low ceiling to kill Olimar early.
Though I don't exactly agree with it because of what we did see last game. We did see LiLPac die very early to that, so it's like, you're playing a really floaty character, but while you do have early kill percent, y'all, both characters have, and no tech, and that's gonna, he's about
No,
to
it's
jump.
not! LiLPac on another level with that mind game.
Yeah, really,
Most Mewtwo's definitely would have died there.
Definitely.
Most anyone would have died there. I would have died there.
Absolutely, but he kept his jump the entire way, somehow, some way, and he survived.
Ooh, such good stuff coming out from LiLPac, working his way back on stage, really trying to find his footing now. Army really just chasing him down, giving him none of the room that he's trying to gain by these reverse charges.
Absolutely, and he's doing that really good right now, and his lineup is absolutely atrociously good against Mewtwo.
So gross, coming out with those 2 purple Pikmin. Oh, the up throw!
The rage up throw, and Olimar also being very light and very short. He's gonna die pretty early.
Absolutely, both these characters not used to surviving very long.
No.
So that up throw makes a lot of sense that it would kill, and really good stuff coming out from LiLPac, recognizing the percent lead.
Yeah. Though I was questioning why at first Town and City was the counter pick, but now I kind of see. But now I kind of see why this was the counter pick. Though, if you do think about it, this does have a shorter side. They do have shorter blast zones to the side, and I was trying to say that. Well, Mewtwo going to Town City, it might not be such a good idea because you depend more on the vertical kill. But Mewtwo's a very horizontally killing character because, of course, you want to use that forward air not only to get damage, but you also want to use it to kill.
Exactly. And what I love what we're seeing right now is these players going tip for tap right now. I mean, 43, 48%, basically dead even right now. Both players doing a phenomenal job of adapting to each other. LiLPac changing his strategy a little bit. You don't see him retreating nearly as much as he was, realizing the Army has adapted to that and playing a little bit more close quarters now.
Absolutely, but there's one thing LiLPac is needing to really figure out here is not getting annoyed by these Pikmin. These Pikmin are definitely doing a lot of damage against LiLPac, and it's not that good, especially for the way he's trying to deal with it. Mewtwo's neutral air, while it is a really good solid damaging move, against like 2 or 3 Pikmin, it's not exactly the best way to do it.
So LiLPac going really deep for that kill, recognizing they need to pull something out.
He does, and
although now bringing it right back. Oh, I thought
okay. I thought he was gonna up throw him for there for a second. Oh, he's got over there!
Really good stuff from LiLPac. I was about to talk, I briefly got to mention how far behind he was. Army just steamrolling him up to 122%. LiLPac standing his ground, digging his heels in the dirt and saying, hey, this character is scary, and I'm scary when I got rage.
And as I was mentioning earlier, that forward air coming through once again, and he needed it. And we're going to see a Bayonetta switch from Army.
The immediate one, too. I'm surprised that Army switched so
fast.
Quickly.
Like, he didn't even just think about it. He's like... So, again, we're going back to Town and City. Okay, now let's see what this is. And this is a player counter pick, sort of. Because there is definitely something in the region that everybody really knows that LiLPac does hate Bayo quite a bit. So, and Army just so happens to have a Bayo. So, this is definitely more of a player counter pick than it is.
Could this be it? Absolutely. Such good stuff coming out from Army. I mean,
yeah, the SDI unfortunately not on par, and that's gonna kill.
Absolutely, Mewtwo's large frame definitely not doing him justice in that situation, getting him killed. Although Army doing a phenomenal job with that combo. I mean, you really can't take away from that with Army. Phenomenal recognition and just really taking that stock. Really good stuff coming out from him.
Right, but LiLPac's not dealing with this anymore. You saw him throw his head back in pretty much in huge tilt. But,
no.
And Rage Vendetta kills off the top again. LiLPac is definitely not happy with that.
Yeah, that's exactly what Army and really just any Bayonetta would be hoping for, you know?